one of the things is the collodion kind of boogers up, so.
I've only seen you pour 2 of these, but these 2 pours look pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I should probably buy a lottery ticket tonight, because normally it's running down my arm and.
You think he'll share? No, he won't share. The reason why he's pouring well is because we're here, Paul. But no,
That's right.
It's grace under pressure.
That's right, Mr. Clay. Can I have you close that?
Yep.
Yeah, that looks good. Looks evenly coated, which is the trick. All right, so we're about 4 minutes. So once again, I'm going to try to pour it, get it in there without the hesitation marks. Ah, shoot, that looks like I got a big one. Well, it's all part of the learning process, folks. That might not be too bad, though, because it's big enough to make it look like it's on purpose. I don't know. I love the lighting, though. That was good. Thank you for helping me.
And point your head at that. Yeah. So this one. What's happening to this one right now?
This one's in the wash, and I put it's about 7 minutes in the wash. So I timed it so this will come out when that's done. And I'll probably do it silver nitrate first and then the wash, because the wash isn't going to hurt if the silver nitrate goes long, etc. And hopefully I can get it into the plate holder and not make contact with the.
I was surprised that there was so little play between the top, the plate, the thing you slid.
Yeah, it's a good plate holder. This is the hard part, is finding plate holders that are actually like 8x10 size. I have plate holders for film, but you have to cut them, and then they become less. What would I say? They become less. The size is just a fraction smaller than a true 8x10, and then it becomes. Then you have to have tin specially cut. You have to have glass specially cut. So it's kind of a pain. And did I show you the glass plate stuff? I'll show you the glass plate stuff. The glass plate, I think, has this unique kind of three-dimensionality to it that the tin doesn't. But it even takes even more light, if you can believe that. That's 4,800 watt seconds there. And it's like, I mean, well, you saw the plate. I mean, there's, I'm wide open on that lens. So
to get more light, if that's all the light you have, do you have to expose twice and hope he doesn't move?
There's that process, and I've tried that process before, and it just does not lend itself to good photos. And I don't know if it's different because it's not more watt seconds. Does that mean, this is the argument that we've had, or that I picked you guys' brains on, is 400 and 400, is that 800 watt seconds, or is that just 400 watt seconds?
It multiplies.
You would think so, but it doesn't lend itself to a brighter plate, 2 pops.
Oh.
That's been my experience. Now, maybe I'm doing something wrong.
But if you took a meter to it, I'll bet you'd be double.
Well, we have a meter, and we'll try it out. We'll do your math.
Well, I guess you'd have to test with one light to do it. You'd have to expose one light and then add the second one, because we can't do two exposures on top of each other.
Right. That I know will get you. The 2 lights will give you a greater amount of f-stop than will meter higher than 1 light will. That part I know. All right, we're about ready to rock and roll here. Oh.
Nope, you're good.
Make the proper sacrifices to the. And then this little plastic clippy dealy is the idea is that it'll give a little pressure to the plate so it won't come out. That makes sense.
And you're just wiping off extra there.
I'm trying to do it so the I don't contaminate my plate holder. Drum roll. See, it looks like it's got a really good distance between it.
Or maybe you dipped it back on itself.
Maybe. Who knows? All right, we're good to rock and roll. You see it? All right. And then this knob focuses it. That knob doesn't focus it. This knob focuses it. What I'm looking for is a super tight guy. Real good right there. Or the front lens and the back element. So you can move the depth of field sideways. Does that make sense?
Tilt shift. You can do a tilt shift.
Yeah, you can do a tilt shift with it, and I have not done that yet. Okay, so the film's loaded. I'm going to close the lens down, and then I'm going to set the shutter. And you're good. Everything out, and hopefully this time I won't scratch the emulsion. There you go. Alright. Alright, so I'm pulling the dark slide up. And then, I'm just double checking that we're... Alright. Ready? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. The developer up and stop that process. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm sending the tiniest of agitations back and forth across the plate. So you see his face is starting to come in there. And his helmet. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So that's about where I want it. So I'm going to dump the rest of the developer. I'm going to stop the development. And now it'll go away. Oops.
So you don't have a chemical. You don't have a chemical fixing agent. The water just stops the development.
No, we do have a chemical fixing agent. And we're going to go outside and do that because once development stopped, the plate's safe for what we're going to be doing. And I think, in my opinion, the fixer is the coolest part of this. So I'm just rinsing cold water up the top of it, and then you can usually tell it has kind of a glycerine look to it when the developer's off of it. Do that a little bit more. So my spring, I'm going to have to load that back up for the next plate. Alright, so we can take it outside now. Before, which is really making me angry. Yep. Some bitch. Does that help?
Yeah.
No, that one's even worse. Look at that. You know, the only thing I can think of is it's that pop-up that's pushing the plate holder. This is what you get when you get cocky and you start talking about how you got this process down.
That looks phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
It's right in the shadow.
It is. Maybe it'll be okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I said, you missed his face.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
You can't
keeper.
even see them where they are.
Yeah, the
Okay.
spot. It'll make me crazy,
Oh,
but
I know.
I'll varnish it and.
Sometimes being a perfectionist doesn't always. the easiest thing to have to live with.
Well, especially when you're an idiot like me.
You're not an idiot. It's just weather things, you know?
I think
Yeah, isn't that
I
cool?
think the fact that you moved the camera more forward,
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
yeah, because your background now falls as a complimentary,
Yeah.
and his helmet jumps more.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Emily Mason.
Come on, let's roll.